I'm Rob.
And I'm Mia.
Building bigger isn't always an option.
So we're going to come up with 2 different plans to help build it better.
You choose, and no matter whose plan you pick, we guarantee the value of your property will rise.
I don't even recognize this, because we find
Spaces in impossible places.
So, where are we headed?
We're going to see Eryn and Chris. Great couple, got a young son. It sounds like they're already outgrowing this house, so if they even want more kids in the future, there's no space to do that now.
We'll have to find them some extra square footage.
This is our first house. We've been here for almost 3 years. When we first moved in, I think we thought it was huge until I got pregnant.
We quickly found the house wasn't as big as we thought it was.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Ouch.
Sorry.
You know, there's a lot of walls for me to kind of look around and try to find Nolan. Nolan, come back.
Hang on.
We would love to have another baby, but I can't do it until the circumstances in our house change.
Every room is a stress case.
This is our living room.
Holy cow.
So you guys run a daycare?
Unfortunately not.
No?
This used to be an adult entertaining space. Friends and conversations and drinks, and now it's a jungle gym.
You have drinks, but the drinks are in sippy cups, aren't they?
I was just gonna
All
say,
safe.
yeah.
Yes.
There's one fundamental thing missing from this room. I'm surprised you haven't noticed it
I
first.
did. I just want to be rude about it.
But there's no TV in here.
Yeah, no. I totally would.
Bingo.
I would totally hate it if that happened.
This room is just very frustrating, obviously. I mean, ideally it would work as a living room, dining room, but it really doesn't, and it's been overrun by basically just one kid.
Yes.
So I can't even imagine having more than one child at this point. Brace yourselves, this is actually our kitchen.
Yee, it's a squeeze in here. It's like a condo size.
Yeah, where's the rest of it?
Unfortunately, this is it. It's really hard to maneuver in and out.
Yeah.
This is as close as we get to dancing
I
these
just get
days.
frustrated. Yeah, like if I need
Kitchen dance.
until you get hit with this.
There's a lot of arguments that get started by a dishwasher in the ankle or a fridge door in the back. I like to pull this party trick when we had parties. I'd like to pretend it's my NBA wingspan, but it's just our crappy kitchen. So this is the bathroom, unfortunately.
Wow.
First the shower went,
Yeah.
and now the jets on the tub have gone. You can fill it,
Yeah.
you can splash around and create your own jet-like effect, but
It's not quite the same.
Where's the toilet?
It's back here.
Oh, it's tucked behind the door.
when we bought the house, when we looked at the bathroom, we said, we don't like the look of it, but at least everything works.
Yeah.
Now we don't like the look, and it doesn't work.
Oh, that's a problem.
So this is the bedroom. It's quite literally a bed
You need to turn sideways.
filling up a room.
Yeah, this is a bed's room.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's a real struggle to get your clothes out
Yeah.
unless you have a crowbar.
You kind of
or-
have to like try to turn sideways to open my drawers. So it's pretty awkward.
Like, how do we all fit in there? Can we
You
all fit in
couldn't
there?
turn sideways. That's
Like a Beatles album.
Now the other way.
Back to the way, back out.
This way doesn't work, only this
No.
way. So this is our dressing room slash office slash spare
Office?
room.
So right behind you here is my space in the house.
Single closet, though.
Ah.
But nowhere
Lost.
near your bedroom.
Correct.
Okay, do you have any other space in this house?
The garage.
Love garages. Show me the garage.
Okay.
It's not really used for much.
Yeah, but this is big in here. Like, this is almost twice the size of a traditional garage.
Yeah, it's kind of just dead space, especially when you consider that the master is on the other side of this wall.
All right.
Yeah, well, I've seen enough. I'm going back inside.
Yeah,
It's
let's head
freezing
back
out
in.
here.
It was a bit of a dream house that's become a bit of a nightmare. Something needs to change for sure.
We need to find a way to get you guys a functioning kitchen, a larger second bathroom, a master bedroom that actually fits your king-size bed. We need to get you an office that's not a junk room, a living room that's not overrun with kids' toys, and a play area for your son, or it could act as a nursery if you guys decide to have a second baby.
My design plan is going to involve expanding the house into the garage. That's wasted square footage out there. It's not being used. We could solve a lot of those problems by using the garage.
My design plan is gonna tackle the main floor, more specifically the living areas. I think I can hit a lot of things on their wish list and give them what they need.
So here's how this works. We've evaluated your house at $850,000. Mia and I are gonna go away and come up with 2 separate designs that solve as many of your problems as we can. It's not only gonna solve the problems, but the design plan is actually to increase the property value at the same time. We'll come back, present them to you, and you can choose the plan that you wanna go with.
That sounds
great.
amazing.
Okay, we got lots of work, so let's shimmy out of here.
Ooh.
We're shimmying, shimmying. Watch the dresser.
So we're back. We have two really great design plans with two very different budgets to show you. Are you guys ready?
Very.
Yes.
Perfect. So my design plan is going to expand your main floor, more specifically your living areas. This design involves removing all of the walls and dividing the main areas of your ground floor in order to create one large open concept living, dining, and kitchen space. This will eliminate the long hallway, which is taking up so much room, and allow for a larger kitchen with extra countertop and storage space. The new spacious layout will make the living room and dining room feel warm and inviting. And the existing fireplace will be reclad to become the focal point of the entire space. Finally, I'm going to raise the roof over the entire area to create a stunning vaulted ceiling with coffered beam details. My design plan is going to give you a functioning kitchen and reclaim your living room and dining room. On the downside, I'm not able to give you a second or bigger bathroom, a master bedroom, an office, or a play area, but I'm thinking bigger kitchen equals bigger family. All in, the budget would be $70,000, but you would see a return of $95,000.
I love the fact that the whole floor would be opened up. We could actually have friends over.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I want to take away some extra space from that garage that you're not using. By expanding into your garage, the new master will gain its own ensuite bathroom, as well as a more efficient layout with much needed custom closets. My design also involves gutting your existing bathroom to create a larger, more functional layout. Your son's room won't change in size, but new custom built-ins will add a lot of function for him to grow into over the years. Finally, the underutilized spare room will be improved with built-ins and a Murphy bed. That will help transform it from a home office and playroom into an inviting guest room in a matter of seconds. The pros of my design are that we're giving you a master bedroom with an ensuite, a play area, and an office space upstairs. On the downside, that kitchen isn't getting any bigger and there's no functioning family room, dining room. However, we organize that office, we get the Murphy bed and storage in there. That kind of cleans up the clutter and it might make your space a little more livable. My design is going to cost $55,000 to build. However, it's going to give you a return of $75,000.
I mean, having our own bathroom in our bedroom, it's something that I never thought we would have in this house, so that would be amazing.
Take as much time as you need to think about it and get back to us when you've made a decision.
Yeah, lots to think about.
I think this one is a no-brainer. I think they need more square footage, and I think that's where it comes from, is that garage.
The thing is, I want a new master bedroom, and an ensuite would be amazing.
I'm thinking kitchen is the heart of the home. It's something that they really need.
The thought of a bigger kitchen and actually having a big family room would give me my sanity back.
Right, yeah.
Hello?
Hi, Rob, Mia, it's Chris calling.
It sounds like someone's crying in the background.
You could pretty much have that on a loop in our house these days.
So you've been doing some thinking?
Yeah, after some sleepless nights, we decided to go with
Oh, I think that's Chris.
Hello?
Hi, Rob, Mia, it's Chris calling.
So you've been doing some thinking?
Yeah, after some sleepless nights, we decided to go with Mia's plan.
Are you sure about that? Do you need some more time?
No, and any more time and we might need a marriage counselor.
We decided to go with Mia's plan. It's gonna give us the dream kitchen that we've always wanted.
Having a giant living room, dining room combination is going to be great as well. Just can't wait to have people over again and entertain in our house once again. Okay, it's dangerous.
Oh, here, let me pass you things. Let's speed things up by passing stuff to you.
Cuts like a knife and it feels so right.
When you're taking tiles off the walls or the floors, you never know how well they were put on. I want to save this wall. I'm putting a backsplash back up on here, so I don't want to demo the wall. So I'm trying to be as gentle as possible to get these tiles off.
The biggest issue at Chris and Eryn's house was the kitchen layout. They weren't able to maneuver, it didn't fit more than 2 people, they had no sight lines to see their kid, and it was frustrating to entertain.
Go on, give her.
So by opening wall and reconfiguring the layout of the kitchen, we can actually give them more storage for their food, a better functioning layout, and solve a lot of their issues.
Looking good over here, guys. Looking good. You're the right man for the job up there.
Because I'm so nimble.
Agile, yes.
Wait.
Not as agile as he used to be. We're creating a vaulted ceiling for Eryn and Chris. To do that, I've got to take out these beams that go across, or collar ties. I'm cutting these on an angle because it just makes them easier to pull out. If I cut that angle the other way, it would bind and I couldn't pull it down. So I cut it this way, piece falls out, we keep going.
Look out below!
The main issue that Eryn and Chris had with their space was that it felt cramped. It was cluttered and claustrophobic. This is changing it. We are opening everything up. They're now gonna get another 2 feet in ceiling height, another 3 feet in room space. This is gonna change everything and the stress will go away. All right, timber. That's it, one big open space. We're done. Let's move them back in.
One down, a million to go.
Gotta start somewhere, Anna. Okay, let's get that beam in over here to get the rest of the rafters in before we put these collar ties on. So, one double beam coming up.
All right.
Well, it's heavier than I thought.
Fits nice, yes?
Nice and snug. Uh-oh.
What is it?
All these nails coming through are all rusty. I think there's a moisture problem because we've definitely got some frost. I think there's no ventilation in this roof. That's not good. All these nails coming through are all rusty. I think there's a moisture problem because we've definitely got some frost. I think there's no ventilation in this roof. The rust and the frost is from moisture. Mold will start, and after the mold comes rot. This has to be figured out now. There are 2 roof vents up here, and they're the wind-driven ones, but this is a big roof, and we are changing that entire side, so it's not enough. The good news is we found this early. My guess is we're gonna need about 5 to 7 new roof vents. That's gonna run about $1,500. But it's something they have to do before this moisture problem turns into a mold problem.
How did we, always the short people, get stuck doing the ceiling?
Well, at least we're not on the roof.
That's gonna go in there nicely. Sweet. We had to wait for a nice sunny day to put these roof vents in. And that's not just for Tony and I to stay warm, it's so that we can keep the caulking nice and warm. It actually will only apply to the shingles when we're above freezing. So, a nice sunny day for safety and to make sure the caulking sticks. Take it easy, Tony. Okay, Tony, that one down, 4 to go.
Ta-da!
Hello, fireplace. We're cladding the old fireplace with concrete board. The reason I'm doing that is there's a full sheet of quartz going directly onto here, and I want a great surface for it to adhere to. I don't like this.
No?
I can't get the concrete board flat enough. Here's my plan. We're gonna go 2 steps back to go 3 steps forward. Let's just rip it all off. Eryn and Chris never used this fireplace. It actually was an eyesore. It was forgotten. We're changing that. We're making it the focal point of the room.
Look at this. This is
I
efficient.
haven't done anything here. I need a bigger gun.
I got the lucky side.
Okay, much better. Concrete board, Tapcons to hold it in. That works better. Nice work.
Thank you. It's all me.
I'm like a kid in a candy store in here.
How many pieces are in here? Holy
Oh
cow.
my gosh. So Eryn and Chris's biggest pet peeve was that kitchen.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that we give them something really special, starting with the island in the middle of the room.
Okay.
So we have some options here.
A few? One or two? Wow, that's a huge slab, eh? That's like 6 feet high.
I love the coloration. It's got a lot of dimension. I think the only thing I would be worried about is that it's too busy.
Yeah, it's really busy. Keep looking.
Yeah. This is a gorgeous piece. It's hard to believe it's quartz. I just want to hug it. It's so beautiful. And the veining looks really authentic. It almost looks like Calcutta marble.
Yeah, it does.
Let's get cutting.
Can you just bring it?
Yeah, carry it for me. I planned this, by the way. Part of the look. Put that away.
That's right.
Eryn and Chris have a really hectic schedule, and they also have a really young son. Quartz is a lot cheaper than marble. It doesn't stain as easily, it's really durable, and it's great for a really busy family.
It's like a dying whale, that noise. It's awful.
Farewell, Shamu.
No.
I'm sorry. Sweet.
Do you need help?
No, I got this. It's just grass cloth. That always scares me a bit.
Don't be scared.
I'm a little scared,
Do you
Tony.
want me to hold your hand?
No, I think I can do it without the hand holding. Hardest part about wallpaper, matching up two sheets. Now this is grass cloth and it's pretty forgiving because the sheets flex, but you want a nice overlap so that when the sheet dries and shrinks a bit, that you don't have any gaps showing through. We're at the home stretch here. There's just a few things to finish off. Eryn and Chris are coming home to an open concept space. There's no walls that are cramping them in and frustrating them. It's bright, it's open, and maybe now that it's all finished, Eryn might lift her ultimatum about having a second kid.
I'm really excited, but nervous.
I guess I'm just a little worried because we had such a big wish list, so hopefully we get everything.
Yeah. Oh my God. Holy crap. I'm really excited, but nervous.
I guess I'm just a little worried because we had such a big wish list, so hopefully we get everything.
Yeah.
So let's not wait around in the cold. Why don't we go straight in the house?
Awesome.
Oh my God. Holy crap. This is amazing. It doesn't even look like the same house.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Breathe.
Are you speechless? You're never speechless.
This is new for him, eh?
It's huge. Like, it feels huge.
So by taking out this giant wall, which was a hallway that was useless, you actually gain a ton of extra square footage. So it's open in here. We have this knee wall with a lot of storage. So there is a little bit of separation when you walk in the door first thing, but otherwise it's a nice, big, beautiful space.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh, a new couch! Yay! Oh my gosh, this is so nice.
It's comfortable, too.
Cozy.
It's really comfortable.
I love that fireplace. That is unbelievable.
And obviously now that it's a working fireplace, it really acts as the focal point of this nice big space.
Right.
Love it.
It's perfect.
I honestly cannot stop looking up at the ceiling.
You had the space up there. All we did was just capture it. So we vaulted the ceiling, we put the coffered beams in there, dramatic effect, architectural details. It's stunning.
It's beautiful.
I love it.
And this is your new dining room.
Ah, it's perfect. I've always wanted a round table.
There's much better flow, too. The old table was kind of tucked in the corner of the old dining room.
Yeah.
Now with a round table, you can get by either side, great sight lines.
Yeah.
Makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Now, when we have people over, I'm not going to be stuck in our tiny kitchen.
We can actually see them
Yeah. And not hear them having a great time.
without
Yes, our new kitchen! I love it. Oh my gosh, there's so much space in here. We can both be in here. The kitchen hands. Yeah.
No more dancing.
Do the spin. You had the wingspan before you touched both walls.
Look at this.
Now we can both do it.
Wow, this is awesome.
This backsplash is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love that sink. We can both wash dishes at the same time.
Lucky us.
I love this island.
Yes, they wanted to give you something really special. So it's a beautiful piece of quartz, but you can give it a lot of wear and tear. So it's great for your family. You can spill on it and it won't stain.
Yeah, it's
No,
nice.
the color and the finish are perfect.
Like, I can't believe we actually live here.
Yeah.
Like,
do.
this is crazy.
Every possible way that we live in this space will be different. I love the layout. The space works as one big space, but it's also 3 separate spaces, which is awesome.
This is way beyond, I think, anything we thought we could ever have with this house. So it's
For sure.
so great.
When we originally arrived here, we evaluated your house at $850,000. The rental cost us $70,000. Now, we also had a bit of a bump because the air vents of $1,500. But at the end of the day, in this current market, your house is now worth $950,000.
Awesome.
Oh,
That's awesome.
That's great.
Really good.
Thank you so much. I feel relaxed. I feel excited. I'm mostly really excited to start cooking and watching Nolan run around. He's just going to have a lot more freedom.
Every day he was here before. No, don't do that. Don't go there. And now we can let him run around and be a kid.
Look.
Oh.
I'm really looking forward to having our family grow in this new house.
So instead of a TV, we kind of
Yeah.
got you a mirror. Sorry about that.
But it does make the space feel bigger, right?
It's nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it's a good mirror.
Yeah.
Whoa!
What's that?
Wait a minute.
It's a TV and a mirror. Look at how happy he is.
That is insane.
Get closer, why don't you?
That's wicked.
What it like?
How does that even work?
How does that work?
Just accept the magic.